Hey adrenaline junkies, welcome to Police Chase. Today we're kicking off a brand new series, When People Messed with the Wrong Cops, where every dumb move instantly triggers justice mode. Alright, let's dive in.
Valente.
Albuquerque, New Mexico, and on March 30th, 2020, police responded to a welfare check after Valente Acosta Bustillos had not been heard from for days. A family member said he missed work, hadn't picked up his paycheck, and his phone was off.
¿Lo corrió? Ok. Los dos. ¿Los dos? ¿Tenía dos trabajos o qué?
Sí, señor.
Ok.
Oiga, usted se me afronta mucho, Manuel.
¿Cuál Manuel? ¿Quién es?
Officers contacted Acosta Bustillos outside the home while he was holding a shovel. One officer spoke with him in Spanish, explaining the welfare check while trying to calm the situation.
¿Qué? ¿Trae una orden para entrar? Pues sí, pero es para el 29 de abril cuando yo tenía la corte.
No le estoy diciendo. No estoy diciendo que es un...
During the contact, officers learned Acosta Bustillos had a felony warrant for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. When told he had to go with police, he argued, stepped inside, and tried to close the security door.
Ok. Déjeme hablo con...
No, lo que pasa es de que vamos a tener que llevarlo ahora.
¡Ey! ¡Está dentro de mi casa, culero! ¡Páreme! ¡Páreme!
¡Baje! ¡Hey! ¡Bájelo! ¡Bájelo! ¡Bájelo!
Officers followed and repeatedly ordered him to drop the shovel. A taser deployment was ineffective.
¡Hey! ¡Hey! ¡Bájelo! ¡Bájelo!
Police said Acosta Bustillos then raised the shovel, swung toward officers, and moved closer with the blade extended. One officer fired 5 shots, and Acosta Bustillos later died at the hospital.
¡Bájese! ¡Póngase en el suelo!
On May 20th, 2023, Arkansas State Police attempted to stop a black GMC Sierra on US Highway 67 South. The vehicle was believed to be driven by Christopher Monroe, who was wanted on drug trafficking charges and had a recent evading warrant from Texas.
Alright, I'm out of that. Oh, that's a mail right there. That's a mail. I haven't heard 256 of on GMC here. 29 field channel.
Troopers confirmed Monroe was behind the wheel and tried to box him in because he had fled twice earlier that month. Monroe escaped the block, rammed a patrol vehicle, and fled, turning the stop into a dangerous pursuit. Trooper Van Schoik attempted an immediate tactical vehicle intervention, but the maneuver failed and caused his patrol vehicle to spin out. Another trooper took primary as Monroe continued driving recklessly with no regard for public safety.
I got cut off. I'm trying to catch back up.
Eastbound Roosevelt. Eastbound Roosevelt.
Eastbound Roosevelt.
The chase ended when Sergeant Briggs performed a TBI that flipped the GMC.
Got a pig, got a rollover.
Hit and rollover.
My leg broke, bro. Get up!
A search uncovered fentanyl pills, cocaine, meth, ecstasy, heroin, marijuana, Xanax, cash, a Taurus handgun, and drug paraphernalia. Monroe faced numerous felony drug, firearm, fleeing, and assault charges.
Motherfucker.
Where's the non-injury?
Louisville, Kentucky. On August 16, 2023, police responded to a home on Bowling Avenue after neighbors reported a woman screaming for help. Officers arrived and saw her trapped at a second-story window.
I got a bunch of loot. That was a lot. Look at that boy. Oh, which window she kick out? Where you see a ladder at?
I got a ladder. The ladder was on the side.
The front door was barricaded, so officers found a ladder and climbed inside.
He did what? Is he Hispanic?
There they found the woman with a chain around her neck, locked and bolted to the floor.
I know he's got it on his feet. And he's got it on his
Officers ripped the chain free and rescued her. First responders treated her at the scene.
There we go. 203.
Thank you so much.
2 days later, police arrested 36-year-old Moises May. Investigators said he trapped the woman after a dispute, took her phone, and left. May was charged with kidnapping, assault, endangerment, and other offenses.
What kind of car does he drive?
The pursuit unfolded eastbound on Interstate 40, where moderate traffic made every move more dangerous. Police units coordinated over the radio, updating positions, and using the shoulder to pass vehicles and close the distance on the fleeing truck.
Secondary, I got the radio. It's drive 40. Can you get a chance to get back to traffic? Meeting. We're out at 156, 107.
That's 156, 107.
After moving through the busy stretch, officers received the order to end the chase with a precision and mobilization technique. A police unit moved into position and performed the pit, forcing the suspect's truck to spin out and stop on the highway.
Pit. Okay, come on, Alex. Hey, y'all watch the crossfire. We're going to approach, okay?
Even after the truck was disabled, the suspect ignored commands and stayed inside because officers had information that he might be armed. They put on level 3 ballistic vests and planned a careful multi-directional approach, reminding each other not to rush.
Let's see your hands! Hands! No movement. I see one person only, Alex. 4. Okay. When we get up here, Alex and I will own him. You guys check the back seat. Roger? 4. All right. Alex, you want a little rock? 10-15, stars 10-16, please.
When officers reached the truck, they confirmed only one person was inside. They broke the window, cut the seatbelt, and pulled the unconscious suspect out. He still had a pulse and was breathing. A knife was found in his right front pocket before the scene was cleared and traffic reopened.
Is he conscious, breathing?
Did we check him really good? Let's make sure. We haven't checked him really good yet. Somebody search.
On the night of September 16th, 2022, Arkansas State Police troopers Jacob Bird and Nathan Williams pursued a white Dodge Charger that rapidly accelerated from 40 miles per hour to over 120 miles per hour. The suspect weaved recklessly through traffic, pushing onto Route 65, University Avenue, and into narrow residential streets, completely disregarding every innocent life around him.
Adam Mary, 64 Henry, AIM, 64H. We've got a white one. We're all pulling into the Circle K. We're coming to the intersection with that white one.
Near a closed park gate, Trooper Bird saw his opportunity. He pulled alongside the Charger and delivered a sharp, controlled pitch strike to the rear quarter, sending the vehicle spinning violently into the curb and barrier, ending the chase in seconds.
There's a gate at the end of this, and he's coming back out of it. I just threw my car through the system.
The impact left the Charger heavily damaged and smoking, with a small engine fire quickly extinguished by officers on scene. Weapons-drawn officers ordered the driver out and the suspect surrendered without resistance.
Shut the door and come straight ahead. Lay down. Lay down. Hands behind your back.
Despite the intensity of the pursuit, no bystanders were seriously injured, a fortunate outcome that could have ended tragically at any point along the way. On March 29, 2022, a Brookhaven officer patrolling Peachtree Road in Atlanta spotted a man riding a bicycle dangerously through traffic. When the officer attempted a stop, the suspect fled and was later identified as wanted fugitive Christopher Washington. His actions quickly turned a routine encounter into a risky pursuit through busy streets.
Peachtree Road, northbound, coming up to Osborne. He's in oncoming traffic.
Using the agility of his bicycle, Washington weaved through traffic, rode against the flow, and cut across parking lots to evade capture. At one point, he even collided with a patrol car. Officers attempted to deploy a taser, but his constant movement and evasive tactics made it ineffective, prolonging the chase and increasing danger to others.
Correction, now northbound, oncoming traffic, Peachtree.
Get on the ground, do it now! Taser deployed, taser missed, subject southbound.
After an extended pursuit, officers finally cornered Washington at Peachtree Road and Dresden Avenue.
Get on the fucking ground! Get on the ground! Get on the fucking ground! What's wrong with you?
He was taken to the ground and arrested without further incident. A search revealed illegal drugs, and records confirmed his fugitive status. He now faces multiple charges. This case highlights how reckless attempts to flee only worsen consequences, and emphasizes the importance of complying with law enforcement to ensure public safety. On the night of October 8th, 2022, Arkansas State Police Officer Nathan Williams engaged in a high-speed pursuit of a silver Nissan fleeing local police. At over 140 miles per hour, the chase unfolded on a dark, heavily trafficked highway where officers were forced to accelerate to nearly 145 miles per hour just to maintain visibility. Every second at that speed, surrounded by cars and trucks, represented a catastrophic risk to every innocent driver sharing that road. The suspect weaved recklessly through narrow gaps at dangerous speeds before suddenly losing control, the Nissan violently flipping multiple times, scattering debris across the highway before coming to rest under an overpass. Officers quickly surrounded the wreckage, drew their weapons, and apprehended the suspect without further incident. Remarkably, no innocent civilians were injured, an outcome that easily could have been far more tragic.
Shut the interstate down.
Investigators later discovered the suspect had been filming or live streaming the entire chase on his phone while driving at extreme speeds. Reckless behavior amplified by the desire to perform for a social media audience. It is a chilling reminder of how dangerously far people will go simply to chase attention online with complete disregard for the lives of others. This incident proves that once that limit is crossed, recovery is no longer realistic. No moment of social media fame is worth a single human life. On March 27, 2026, an Arkansas State Police trooper attempted to stop a green Chevrolet Silverado traveling along a busy urban roadway. Instead of complying, the driver continued forward, weaving through traffic and ignoring signals to stop. What began as a routine enforcement action quickly escalated into a developing pursuit as the suspect moved through active intersections during daytime traffic.
Kilo, give them that. He's down. Contact. He's not going to tell them to pick me up on how. Speed 35, no traffic. Get behind there, Robert. Get behind there, don't go back and check on the truth of the statement back there in your person.
As the situation progressed, the risks increased significantly. The truck's open bed contained loose debris that visibly shifted while the vehicle accelerated, creating additional hazards for nearby motorists. The driver maneuvered unpredictably, braking suddenly and pushing through congested traffic, forcing other vehicles to react quickly to avoid potential collisions. Meanwhile, the trooper maintained a controlled but close following distance, carefully balancing enforcement with public safety.
Directing that lower.
With additional units, responding officers began coordinating a controlled stop while navigating the crowded roadway. The incident highlights how unsafe driving decisions, especially with unsecured loads, can rapidly endanger others. The driver now faces multiple charges, including felony fleeing and reckless driving. This case reinforces the importance of compliance and proper vehicle safety, reminding drivers that responsible choices can prevent dangerous situations and protect lives.
Copy TV.
He's trying to really back into the trooper.
Get the fuck out!
Keep the canine with you. Right.
Enter the point! Enter the point.
On December 8, 2022, an Ohio State trooper in Erie County spotted a Jeep Wrangler speeding at over 100 miles per hour and initiated a traffic stop near Sandusky on the south shore of Lake Erie.
13 left.
As the trooper approached, he smelled cannabis and asked the driver for identification. After checking the documents, he suspected the New York man was using a false identity. During questioning, the man stalled and made excuses when asked to sit in the patrol car. He suddenly resisted, leading to a struggle before jumping back into the Jeep and fleeing, even ramming the patrol car.
6 struck 76. We are 31. Left shoulder. Are you able to go past and then a couple miles?
The pursuit lasted 25 minutes at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour, putting other drivers at serious risk. Troopers deployed spike strips multiple times, damaging the Jeep's tires. Eventually, while trying to force his way through a narrow exit, the man rammed a patrol car, lost control, and stopped near a median. He then fled on foot but was quickly tackled and arrested after falling into a ravine.
475 west, 475 west. Going northbound.
Northbound. MSP for the money.
31.
We are 31. Left shoulder.
MSP for the money.
6 that struck 76.
He was charged with multiple offenses, including drug possession and trafficking, identity theft, obstruction, assault, and felonious assault. His bond was set at $25,000, requiring full payment in 2024. He accepted a plea deal and was sentenced to several years in prison, with a scheduled release date of November 2027.
Stop it!
The incident demonstrated the determination and courage of the Ohio State troopers and served as a reminder that resisting law enforcement only leads to more serious consequences. All suspects are presumed innocent until proven guilty in court, and in this case, the court delivered its verdict.